In the world of statistics, when we build a model to make predictions, it's rare that our predictions are perfect. The small difference between the actual, observed value and the value that our model predicted is called a residual. You can think of it as the leftover error in the prediction. Simply put, the residual is calculated as the observed value minus the predicted value. Creating a linear model is one thing, but making sure it accurately represents our data is another. If the model doesn't fit the data well, any predictions it makes could be very misleading. Residuals are a key tool that allows us to visually check whether our chosen model is truly appropriate for the data we are analyzing. So how do we use these residuals? We create a special kind of chart called a residual plot. It's a type of scatter plot where the vertical y-axis shows the value of each residual, and the horizontal x-axis shows the value of our independent variable, which is what we use to make predictions. The center line on this plot represents a residual of 0, meaning a perfect prediction. What does a good residual plot look like? It should resemble a random cloud of dots, scattered evenly above and below that central 0 line. There should be no obvious shapes or trends. This random scatter tells us that the errors are random, which is exactly what we want. It's a clear sign that our linear model is a good fit for the data. Now, what if the plot isn't a random scatter? If you see a distinct U-shape or a curve in the residuals, this is a red flag. It indicates that the relationship between your variables is not linear. A straight-line model is not capturing the underlying curve in the data, so the errors are not random. Another common problem pattern is a funnel or cone shape, where the residuals get larger or smaller as the value on the x-axis changes. This pattern is called heteroscedasticity. It means the variance of the errors is not constant, and the model's predictive accuracy changes for different values of your input variable. You should also look for individual points that are very far from the rest of the data. These are outliers. Because they represent large errors, these points can have a strong influence on the model, pulling the fit towards them. This can distort the overall model and make it less accurate for the majority of the data. When you see these patterns, you need to take action. For a nonlinear, U-shaped pattern, you might need to add more complex terms to your model or transform your variables. For a funnel shape, you might try transforming your outcome variable. For outliers, you should investigate them to see if they are errors. And sometimes, a pattern simply means you need to add more relevant variables to your model. To sum it all up, remember these 3 things. First, always look for random scatter in your residual plot, as this indicates a good model fit. Second, be on high alert for patterns like curves or funnels, which are clear warnings that your model is not appropriate. And third, use the residual plot as a diagnostic tool to understand your model's weaknesses and figure out how to improve it.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.